The Undertaker is in his 50s and has thinning hair in the front and a bald spot in the back. Most fans don't notice that The Undertaker is balding because he wears his trademark hat that hides his thinning hair and bald spot when he's not wrestling in matches. But when he does wrestle, there is no hiding his thinning hair or his bald spot. Sasha Banks likes having colored hair, and she does not want to damage her own hair by coloring it, so she wears a wig when making WWE appearances. Another reason why Sasha wears a wig is because she has a shorter hairline than most women, which you can see when her wig is not fastened on properly. Back when Finn Balor was in NXT, he had a small bald spot, but today, he no longer has a bald spot. It's unknown how Finn got rid of his bald spot, but there are several methods available for men who want to cover up their bald spot. Braun Strowman had a different hairstyle when he was a member of the Wyatt family, which drew attention to the fact that Braun had a receding hairline in the front. But Braun changed his hairstyle, and it drew attention away from his thinning hair in the front. Braun always has his hair slicked back in a tight ponytail, which never comes off, not even during matches, which has led to some fans noticing that Braun is balding on the top of his head, much like his father. Otis from the tag team, Heavy Machinery, has a bald spot on the top of his head, but it's usually only visible when he wrestles. It's no secret that Dean Ambrose is slowly going bald, but with his recent hairstyle change, he has made it even more obvious. In the past, Dean would slick his hair back, and it would draw attention to his receding hairline. But then Dean changed his hairstyle to a shaggy hairstyle, and it hid the fact that he was balding. But many fans agree that Dean's newest look fits him best. Jinder Mahal has a noticeable bald spot on the back of his scalp. Jinder has long black hair, which helps to cover it up. But as of late, Jinder began wearing his hair in a ponytail in matches to try to cover up his bald spot. For the past few years, some fans have pointed out that John Cena has a bald spot on the back of his head, but most fans never spotted it because it was not very noticeable, because he had a very short haircut and he wore a hat when he was not wrestling in a match. It wasn't until John returned with a new longer hairstyle that more fans started pointing out John's ever-growing bald spot, as it became more noticeable with his new longer hairstyle. John Cena is now in his 40s, and it's to be expected that he would start suffering from some hair loss. The only question now is just how bald he will become, and if the John Cena we know today will look vastly different in a few years, when he loses more of his hair. No word on if he will wear a wig when filming a movie to cover his bald spot.